What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Show. I'm your host, Ash Brown. I appreciate all of the love and support. Over 1,800 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this is possible without you guys, so I thank you so very, very much. Yes, we are at the end of the year, of course, and the new year is just upon us, so I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of a brand that is making waves in a major way, and you're going to start seeing more and more of these people. You're going to see them everywhere, all right? Who am I talking about? I've got founder and CEO of Karuna today with me, the wonderful Angela.
Hey, Ashley.
Where in the country are you today?
I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, in the middle of our heartland.
Wow. And what kind of weather you guys have out there today?
Well, today is actually a little bit rainy, but the temperature is in the 60s. Believe it or not, we are in December, almost mid-December, and it's pretty warm.
I want to go back to the beginning, though. How did things start with Karuna?
Great question. So actually, my story in terms of is not very typical you would hear for any beverage entrepreneur or startup companies. So I started Karuna Wellness Beverages in 2017, but that's not because I was doing my little secret kitchen recipes and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, look at Coke just acquired that brand for billions of dollars. I can make tons of piles of money because my secret recipe here. That was not my incentive. So before I started to take on this, I would say create this new baby. Right, I have two kids, so this is I would say even more demanding than raising any child. Growing your own product line. So basically everything is based on our connection with Mother Nature, especially food. Like goji berries, right?
Yeah.
It's a perfect example. We use it for thousands of years to boost immunity. One of the drink I have, the juice Rejuvenate, contains goji berry and mango. That was actually the ancient classic beauty tonic. So what is, in the ancient days, people use it to improve their eyesight, their skin, and their hair. So basically, is why? Because goji berry is packed with high amount of antioxidants, and then it's also very high in quite a few different minerals that's really hard to find in any other food ingredients. So, and then the modern medical science actually proves that,
Right.
those natural compounds just, work their wonder. So basically, I thought about, I want to combine my passion. I just think, way humanity developed so far, we invented different ways to what we can prove, but there are many things, many truths are there that we cannot prove using our current methodology or equipment, but that doesn't mean those are not real. So lots of food ingredients or medicinal food ingredients or herbs really help our body to feel better, prevent many diseases, even to treat some disease, but using the current clinical study, we still cannot prove that.
Right.
So that's the main reason why I started, is really to make something unique that can inspire people to really reconnect with Mother Nature, really use food to improve their own health.
Next, I'll go into your biggest challenge.
My biggest challenge, I really have to say, so my biggest challenge, especially during the first year, I'm located in Midwest as well. It's hard to convince a typical consumer in this country to give my product a chance, right? Because I don't have the budget or the talent, the human talent to kind of promote my product like, Coke or Pepsi has. So my biggest challenge is how to overcome those hurdles. And especially given as a minority women founder, there's a bias in the business field that for women is really hard to get onto that top management space because first, somehow we have different way of thinking. And the second, the main reason is we need to spend lots of time be the caregiver. Right. We are always the caregiver. We take care of our children. We take care of our family. We take care of our parents. It is true. We have love. We constantly want to show to our communities, our friends. Women are bonded with friendships. I'm sure you know that.
Oh yeah.
So because of that, there is this, the thinking is still there, but it's getting better. It still thinks, oh my gosh, women sometimes cannot make good, sharp, good business decisions. Obviously, we all know that's not true. We have to make decisions for our kids, for our family all the time. And we make good decisions. But on business, it's like, no, our brain is not that sharp anymore because we're cluttered with many other things in our life. So, and it is true, there's always a worry about whether we spend enough time on growing the business. So potential investors might be hesitant to invest in a company that's owned by a female owner, founder.
Right.
If you look at all the VC funding data, it is true. 95% of the VC funds, even if you look at 20 years history or going back, this is not my own study. This is a study published by major institutions, different institutions, that more than 95% of funds goes to male white business owners. It is true.
Oh, yeah.
That's real data, black and white, fair. Nobody can dispute that because, again, there's just always some bias there. So I'm just saying, so for a female minority business owner, we basically have to swim against all those bias. It's definitely doable, and I feel like the way I could go so far, survive so far, grow to my current state is basically what I'm thinking is I'm not here serving some VC firms or some industry, big companies. I'm here to serve the consumer I'm serving. It's going back to, when we're moms or when we're daughters, we want to hear what we want to comfort our best friends. We want to hear what they want, what they think, instead of some authority telling us what to do, right? So I think that's the thing. It's not easy because you're constantly hearing, oh, you need to do this because that's the industry standard, right? That's the industry standard. But the industry standard are there, okay, I don't know, because they're there for many years, but that doesn't mean that's the right thing.
Right.
So I think just we have to have the courage and have the faith to ourselves. And I think one thing very important is serving the people we want to serve. Like, for example, my drinks, I want people to drink the drinks and feel better, improve their health, convenience, inspire them to live a healthy life. And that's what I'm doing.
Yes, and what I want to say to you is, yes, it is so difficult, as you know that I know, being a female entrepreneur in this world today. We're in 2021, we're going into 2022, and there's still a bias. Like, there's still, like, in every industry. I've talked to some amazing women, and that's usually the top thing is because we're overlooked. And these are groundbreaking products. Your product is amazing. I tasted it a few nights ago, and I was like, okay, this is something that should be top-notch on everybody's shelf. This needs to be in every household in America and beyond because it is so good. I'm not a big juice person. I'm not a big person when it comes to juice because typically you look at the juice industry and you look at the ingredients when you go to the store. 9 times out of 10, I would say 75% of it is sugar. That's really what it is. Yeah. It's like, I'm like, I would rather just drink water and just call it a day. But with your product, it actually tastes good. I taste like the actual, the fruits. And I'm tasting, like, as I'm drinking, I'm like, wow, this is, like, you get to enjoy the flavors versus it just being, like, shoved down your throat or just being saturated with sugar. So I tip my hat to you. Yes.
Well, basically, I just follow the traditional way and then just did a little bit tweaking on the traditional, like, lots of wisdom we inherit from the old days, with the scientific research data. But basically, it's going back to how the food should be made. They should be made with real food ingredients.
Yes.
That's it. Like I always ask people, when you cook in the kitchen, do you cook with 10 piles of chemicals, different color of powder? No one. You cook with something you can grow it in your own garden, or you can touch it. You can tell what they are. And unfortunately, if you step into lots of large beverage plants receive mountains of chemicals sitting on the inner tube. I visit quite some. Of course, I'm not going to name, but that's the traditional. I mean, that becomes the norm because obviously it's much easier and low cost to manufacture that way.
Angela, a little birdie pinched me and told me that you guys were tapped by, I don't know, somebody from the Breakfast Club. Somebody said something about Charlemagne the God. What's that connection like? What's going on there? Come on, you got to share with us.
So it's, I got to know so many amazing people like you because of my beverage. I mean, before I started to do this, I could never imagine myself making friends with people I would never even have a chance to talk to or to get to know, right? Yeah. But because of this beverage line, I'm really getting connected with many amazing people. So, yeah, so it's basically through the beverage. One of my friends, and just, and she loves the juice, and she loves the aged drinks, and then she's like, gosh, I need to introduce your product to, my friend's friends, who's Charlemagne the God. I just, I'm so detached from that world. Basically, if you ask me about medical science, herbs, I can spend days to talk about them. Sourcing ingredients, all those kind of stuff, fascinating. But I haven't watched TV for a long time. So I'm like, okay, but I didn't know his talk show. I listen, sometimes I listen to the radio, when I'm driving. So I'm like, okay, great. And I set some samples, and I backed in, my Karviva Unwined, the wine replacement juice, was still in the pipeline. I was still fine tuning the formulation. And then, Charlemagne is very into promoting mental wellness, which is great, awesome. We need that even more now. Yes. And he's like, well, this is cool. And he feels like he wants to stand behind the product. So it took us a little bit, the two teams, a little bit to figure out how we can work with each other, of course, but nothing can be, in terms of someone loves the product like him. Yeah. I want to stand behind it, want to help to introduce this amazing product to his audience, to his followers. So you will see some nice content coming out. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I definitely will keep you posted.
Certainly, yeah. So, we're keeping it pumping. And, somebody else said that, you guys have got something going on into the new year with Amazon. What's going on there?
Yes. So actually the Karviva Unwined right now is exclusively offered on Amazon, channel only. So you cannot find it in store like our juice right now. Smoothies you can find in many retailers in different parts of the country. But so this Unwined is brand new. We just launched that right before Thanksgiving this year. Mm-hmm. And I've seen some very strong sign. Of course, Amazon, they definitely have a unique mechanism to identify product has, make some good, unique offering, innovative, and has some potential good market potential. So they going to include our drink, of course. Charlemagne will be part of it. He's famous, right? Much more famous than I am. So he will be, his content will be him with Unwind, will be featured on Amazon Lifestyle, New Year, New You campaign. So basically we're promoting a healthy lifestyle. So hopefully to increase better ways, in terms of drinking liquor or real alcohol every day. We hope to have people to try this product, which, tastes like a dry wine, red wine. It's amazing, but has tons of health benefits. So, this is a very unique formulation, kind of the perfect showcase of, the ancient, herbalism using medicinal food ingredients and, super berries. And, I just basically, it took me quite a long time to make the formulation right because, it's a balance of the taste, the health benefits, of course, the nutrition, fats, all those kind of stuff. And then just, offers, for example, health benefits to our liver, to our brain. Those ingredients, you can research them, like, even the WebMD has information on them, Mayo Clinic has information on them, so they are totally jet. They may not have the standard clinical trials we see, like, on the vaccine, all those stuff, but they have been used for thousands of years. So, and some of the natural compounds in those berries being well studied. Yeah, and I love the taste, and many of my friends, and so far, the initial sign has been very positive.
Yes, it is very good. You are amazing. I'm so glad that we connected. And last but certainly not least, I wanted to ask you, now with your experience, because you went from your trade and what you were dealing with before to entering a brand new industry. With that experience under your belt, what advice would you offer to any other aspiring female entrepreneurs?
Believe in yourself. Here's the thing. If you're not pursuing something, doesn't matter if you're making a consumer product or even like you, you're telling amazing story to inspire others, or spread positive energy. Believe in yourself. Nothing is easy. When other people come to you to tell you no or put down you, that doesn't mean it's a no from the consumer groups.
Right.
I think as long as you are doing, your product or your service, whatever you are doing, offers true benefits, right? It cannot be just a snake oil or some water blended with some chemicals. That's not good. Those kind of things, we have seen too many of them on the market. Really, you're offering something that provides true value to the consumer you are serving, and stick with your idea. Make friends, and make friends from your consumer groups. They will come back to help you. I would say don't get so caught up about, especially the first year or two. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Right. Don't get caught up, where should I get money? Where, I need to trade this because I need to make it cater to some investors, whatever. Right. You just remember, one investor is only one consumer, right? You hope to gain lots of consumers, thousands, if not millions, right?
Yeah.
So you want to gain support from your consumer. Listen to what they want. And then I would say gaining support from your family is important. And then also I would say maybe finding support from the not, there's different organizations over helps. Right. The Women's Association, maybe your local small business association. You never know.
Right. Yeah. I love that. Thank you so much for coming through today. I know that you've got a full schedule, so I appreciate you carving out some time to chat with me. So
Thank you.
I appreciate this so much. And if there's anything that I can do to help continue to support another woman that is blazing the industry, you let me know. And let everyone know the best way to get the product and also to follow you guys on social media.
Yes, definitely follow us on social media. Our handle on Instagram is my Karuna, Karuna, and you can go to our website, mykaruna.com, to check out the store locators. We're on Amazon as well. Our juices, the sports juice blends, as well as the super new product, Karviva Unwined. The wine replacement juice, give them a try. And actually, I can provide you with a unique coupon code you can share with your listeners as well. I'll just get that arranged. Yeah.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much. We'll look forward to that. We'll put that in the description so everybody can check out the product in the new year. Yeah, so we can check out some good stuff. New year, new you. You guys look out for that campaign. Shout out to everyone who downloads my shows. Thank you for all of your love, all of your support. It makes a huge difference. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.